Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Well, my Endless Slay the Spire run is going pretty endless. I'm taking a break from that. I don't think I played Warlock in a while. I want to try and get a decent arena run in before the sets change. I certainly haven't done a good job yet. Hooked Reaver's pretty interesting, because he is a 7/7 taunt for 4 when your health is low. Versus a Warlock, that synergizes pretty well. It's hard to take that over Defile and Stonehill, though, which are both, like, death machines. Stonehill is very card efficient. Defile, I think I gotta take the Defile, because that can kill a lot of stuff. Potentially. This road, not as fabulous. I guess out of this crap, I've got to take the Cheese Inspector. Stupid Cheese Inspector. But he is a 4/6 for 5. And obviously, if your opponent has secrets, he's brutally effective. Stupid cheese ball. Anyway, Dread Infernal is big and can kill things. I think I'm going to take that, even though the Mortal Coil could potentially finish something and draw a card. Feeding Time is very expensive. These guys aren't as ideal. You know what? This guy would just give me some early game, and he's kind of zoo him out. Not that it's going to be a real zoo Warlock in the arena, because that's going to be mostly junk. I mean, this guy gives you a free spell. What's this guy again? Add a random 2-cost minion to each player. Screw you. We're taking Phantom Militia, who just adds additional Phantom Militia to my hand and is thus vastly superior. Gotta have 2 guys for this guy. Makes it okay. Deal 2 damage to a friendly character and then discover a demon. It's basically just discover a demon. The fact that it has a drawback, not that big a deal, but I'd rather take the Violet Worm for some fatness. I've got a little bit of area damage already. Do I want the Mortal Hellfire for more area damage, even though it's a little suicidal? Mortal Coil, which is cheap and not a very big effect, but it can replace itself. I think I'll take the Hellfire. It accomplishes a lot more, even though sometimes it's harmful. Lifesteal would be really good. This discovering a demon is pretty strong, but I think I'm going to stick with the... I should probably be taking some of those discover a demon thing anyway, even though it hurts my own guys. Blowing up something big would be nice. I don't have any of that yet. It's pretty expensive. The Scalebane is really good, though. I think I'm going to take the Scalebane. Probe would have probably taken the guy on the left, the 4/4 for 3, but Shadow Flame is good. Like, that's an amazing effect. You sacrifice 1 minion to hit, like, everything on the other side. Doomguard is also very good. Let's take the Shadow Flame. We're going to have a lot of area damage. We do have to get more, like, minion-y stuff. You know what's a good minion for a Warlock? This dude. He's fat, and he can get me my health back. Although I gotta remember it's a death rattle, not a battle cry, so his health recovery is somewhat delayed. Felguard, that's quite a drawback. Cruel Dinomancer. Summon a random minion who discarded this game? I'm not gonna play discard stuff, because I don't like it. 2/2 for 2. Choose a friendly minion, shuffle a copy into your deck. Yeah, sure. Whatever. He's not a powerhouse, but he's fine. I passed up the other Stonehill, so we're definitely taking a Stonehill here. Those other cards are not as brutally effective. A lot of Imps, Stealth, and Death Rattle give a random friendly minion +2 health. It's really it's not a bad card. It's really not. For a 1-cost minion, I think this guy's actually pretty strong. I just don't like cards that are that small. I think I'd rather take the Shadow Bolt. Okay, sacrificing guy and getting double adapts makes him pretty good, or we could just take the Boulder Fist. I don't have that many cheap guys to sacrifice necessarily. I also just take the Harvest Golem. I don't have that many 3s, and it does generate more meat. We're gonna take the Fatness though. Risk of making my deck too slow. This is a 2/1 and a use of my hero power for 1 mana. On the other hand, Despicable Dreadlord is Death Machine, so let's take him. I'm going to regret passing up all those siphons. Seen all these cards already this row. I think I'm going to take another Shadow Flame. You got to sacrifice a guy, so you got to have a guy, but it does so much without killing your other minions. This does more damage to minions and lifesteal. This can hurt something. This guy, again, if I'm low, I've got some things to help me heal a little bit, but not really that much. Even less than I thought, actually. Yeah. And he's still a 4/4 for 4 with no drawback. It's not good, but is not terrible. Maybe we'll take the Hooked Reaver. Draining 3 health is slightly more appealing as a Warlock, I have to say. And I don't like you. You are pretty cheap and you buff things. Let's take the Veteran. For a 1-drop, I like how that works. Taunt is good. On the other hand, Taunt is good. So your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. I don't have the cards that benefit from that at all. It's just a 3/6 for 4, which is not super exciting. As much as I'd like more fatness, do I have enough? Do I have too much? I don't know. We're going to take him anyway. Doesn't have any drawbacks other than this casting cost of 6. Muck Hunter is very weird. Lifesteal Peasant. Let's, as a Warlock, let's take the Rotten Apple Bomb. I normally pass him up, but 4/5 taunt for 5, and he gives you back 4 health when he dies. And as a Warlock, I can appreciate that. Both the taunt and the health. This, I'm going to say this is a weak-ass row. I passed up on, like, all those things where you sacrifice your own minions, and I've got a bunch of the area stuff. So I'm probably not actually getting that much out of the Grim Necromancer. Whereas if I'd taken some of those other cards, he could have been great. On the other hand, am I going to be able to have adjacent minions for the Fungal Master? He's expensive. I just really don't like this row. These are cards that are expensive and not worth it in my eyes. So, I mean, this guy's a little bit annoying. Because, yes, he is 1 more mana for a 5/1. But then he's another 5/1. Like, it's potentially easy to get rid of him. He can also potentially do a horrendous amount of, like, pain to your opponent. 4s do I have? I gotta have enough minions do things. I don't trust myself to have that many minions for this. I've got 2 Shadow Flames. I'm gonna be sacking my own minions. Opponent's trying to kill them. Let's just take the Grim Necromancer. He's the least drawbacky. Even though he's not that impressive. I have enough fatness that I'm not aching for you. Corruption, not my favorite. I guess we're taking questing. Another of this idiot. Dark Possession. Discovering a demon can be very flexible, because you can, like, whip out a Dread Infernal potentially to damage everything. Or Despicable Dreadlord, even better way to damage everything, usually. But you could also get, like, the Hooked Reaver late in the game when your health is 15 or less. It is pretty strong, although doing 2 damage to a friend. Oh, it's a friendly character. Wait, you can do 2 damage to yourself? Oh, hold on. That's much better than I was thinking. I don't think that would have changed my decisions earlier. Witch's Cauldron is also tempting because you guys died. You get shaman cards. Like, getting the shaman cards is really strong. But I can just do 2 damage to myself and discover a demon. If I don't have some guy to throw away or injure. So you can also use that to enrage my Berserker. That's a little bit dubious combo in this deck, given how many copies of things I have. That's a tough choice, because the Cauldron, it's very easy for the Cauldron to do nothing. This is going to do something. Let's take this. The Cauldron could be super strong, though. You could easily get 2 or 3 Shaman cards out of the Cauldron, which is cards that aren't your class normally doesn't have, and all that stuff. Okay, I do still feel like it'd be good to have some cheap, like, both early game and just, like, Warlock draw power minions, and this guy gives me back 3 armor, so we're going to take him. I have a lot of killing stuff. I don't think I need this so far. In the same vein, I should probably take one of these guys. I think my casting cost curve is I mean, my deck's not ridiculous, but I've got 2 8s, 3 6s, 4 5s. I've got some fairly expensive minions in here, so I'm wondering if maybe I should take one of these guys. I don't have the Warlocks, or the Murlocs, so probably... Yeah, if you could give target a friendly Warlock +1/+1, that'd be awesome. I could use that. Now, Fairy Dragon. The Apple Bomb is more health potentially, but we're going to take the Fairy Dragon. It's fine. Even though we have no dragon tech. You are an inferior lurker. I mean, you might eat a pirate, I guess. Or we'll just take the Direwolf. We're getting near the end. You get another Phantom Militia or the Tar Creeper. In the early game, the Tar Creeper is better than the Phantom Militia. In the late game, the Phantom Militia is pretty amazing. I already have 2 of them. That's not a drawback, though. There's no reason I can't have more Phantom Militia. The Mossy Horror is interesting, but not interesting enough to actually take. No, I'm sure he's a power card. He kills Tar Creepers and Phantom Militia. Let's diversify and take the Tar Creeper. Probably a dumb choice, but it's so good at what it does. Okay, so my last card could be the Void Lord, who is a big heap of taunts. He's like a giant delaying action, because that's 4 taunts for the price of 1 normally. Unless something goes horribly wrong and he's like disenchanted. Bane of Doom is an expensive way to do 2 damage. But if you kill something, you get a demon into play, which usually skips their drawbacks. I think we're just going to take the Siphon Soul, though, as a way to, like, eliminate a really big problem. And we're going to hope this deck has both some power and some diversity. I'm not sure what I think of it. Seems fine. I have enough, like, 4+ cost cards that I could easily get a very slow start. I feel like I have enough of that stuff to potentially be a threat in the late game, so that's good. It's important that you have some kind of way to punch through in the late game. And and with a couple Phantom Militia backing that up, that helps too. Bite me. Okay, so far it's been disconnecting before it gives me a loss. I've just had to turn off my VPN. Because I haven't had this problem in so long. My internet has not been great, but it has allowed me to play Hearthstone. The computer, my new computer is like powered up. Like there's no longer any potential issue with like local computer bogged down issue. It's purely internet if I'm having any trouble with this. I haven't had trouble with it for a while. So far it's been kicking me out prior to like connecting and giving me a loss. Yeah, okay. With no VPN, seems okay. I tried setting my VPN to, like, my local country, and it wasn't good enough, apparently. Stupid internet. Okay, not starting hand material. On the other hand, that is most of my 5 and up cards. That's not very starting handy. It's gonna be like wasting a Phantom Militia on an early turn. Might be wasting a Defile or a Shadow Bolt on an early turn too, because I'm going to have to do something to stay alive. Yeah, let's do that. Take 2 damage, discover a demon. So do I want to go super long term with Jiraxxus? I don't think I want to go Pit Lord for the suicide, but am I going to live long enough to Jiraxxusize? Jiraxxus is pretty game-winning if he comes out, so I'm going to hope that I can do a delaying action until Jiraxxus. This already feels like a terrible plan. Not getting rushed down, that's a good plan. Rushing myself down. Managed to take 4 damage already. My opponent has done nothing. Good job. Okay, what do you got? Something that can be defeated by Tar Creeper? Well, a Divine Shield minion from your deck. Okay. I mean, that's slightly worrisome, but I'm not too concerned. Tar Creeper. Stop in the name of Tar. Yeah, something like that. Okay. A bit of a slow start for you, which I'm fine with. I could play the Wolf and attack with the Tar Creeper and kill that guy. That would be reducing the health of my Tar Creeper. But honestly, it doesn't seem that bad. Well, let's do that. So I've got plenty of backup taunt. I am taking all kinds of damage for no reason. I guess more classes have secrets now than don't, so I guess there's a reasonable chance to use him. Like, Paladins are a secret class, technically. Popping those things. These ones don't pop, eh? Silence? Ooh. You didn't silence the wolf, so that's not the first. Okay, so we got some choices now. If I play him, he'll do 1 damage, but that doesn't get me anywhere. So I think the answer is going to be to Shadow Bolt that guy, because it seems pretty efficient. I'm not going to continue drawing cards. I've got lots of cards. So let's just do some damage. Kodo bad. It's fairly inconvenient since he was guaranteed to work on the correct target. You gonna use a sword use to kill my 2-1? I mean, I'm pretty sure you should, but I don't know what your minions are. Maybe there'd be an improvement. Okay, so the 4-6 slightly problematic. I guess we'll just have to play something bigger. That's what we have the fatness for. Who knows? I might get to 9 mana and not be hurt enough to need Jiraxis yet. Although getting his elemental power going in the arena is pretty game-winning-y, again. Assuming your opponent doesn't have like a hoser that kills a demon, since you become a demon, which is always a stupid interaction. Alright, that's pretty taunty, and you're gonna kill my small guy, so I can't pierce the thing. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't... The problem is, this only triggers if they die. So this would pop the bubbles, but because that wouldn't die, it won't do... On the other hand, if I hit it for 1, then this is going to go pop, kill it, and it's going to do a 2nd point of damage, and still not kill anything. Yeah, okay. Although this guy would be weak, the bubble would be gone there, and I could play this guy. Maybe? I don't know if this is the smartest, but we're going to try it this way. So this is not going to wipe everything, but I know that. That does okay, and then I play this guy, and he'll finish off another one. So that drastically reduced my opponent's forces. Unfortunately, he can kill my my ogre, and that's not going to leave me with much. Cauldron bad, so he gets a free shaman card for suiciding. He'll probably suicide both his guys just to get more cards, which is unpleasant. Wow. Okay, so you can suicide, get 3 shaman cards, and kill all my guys, and heal. Hooray! Yeah, that's pretty crap. I'm just gonna go out on a limb there and say that's pretty crap. Shadow Flame, not right now. I'm just gonna do this. Do we take a health hit to play Jiraxis? Because that seems suicidal, but on the other hand... Jiraxis? If my opponent doesn't have out enough minions, I can start just making 6/6s every turn, Shadow Flaming them and stuff. Pretty strong. Ow. Well, that's unpleasant. Wow, getting a lot of value from those from those minions already. Really? God damn it. This is highly unpleasant. He's going to get 1,000,000 cards out of that. There's nothing I can do. Interesting. And full of Shadow Flames. Trade a lot of guys to get through 1 or 2 of the wolves. I do need to make room. Like, I could play this guy and then use him to nuke for 4. 1, 2, 3. Nuke for... Play him. Nuke for 4. I've got just enough mana. And then the remaining 2 guys could kill the Cauldron. So we're going to do that. It's not great. He's going to get 1,000,000,000 cards. Yeah, that's not ideal, though. Completely filling my opponent's hand with shaman stuff. Congratulations, you're a shaman now. Making me wish I'd taken that stupid thing. Let's go for a battle cry minion. That's also not good. I might have to get Jiraxising. It's gonna hurt though. It's gonna really hurt. Okay, let's maybe Phantom Militia. Phantom up. This is a dumb tactic, but it just all our guys do 2 damage. So let's just use the 1/1s and make that room. I don't know. I don't have a Cauldron in my deck to wait for, so. You have infinite cards and most of your mana. What do you do? That's not good. Thing is very strong. On the other hand, that's a very slow turn momentum-wise, which means if I go to Jiraxis, can I heal above 15 or am I capped at 15? Damn it. I think we're going Jiraxis. For every turn left in the game, yeah, I'm capped at that. That sucks. For every turn for the rest of the game, I get to make an element a 6/6 Infernal. That's not nothing. Just since I can make one and then blow it for 6. You destroyed my weapon. That's insane, as if you had that. Oh my god, you had an unstable evolution. That is also insane. Although it doesn't combo well with your worm. What's your power? It's a battle cry. Okay, you interfire all your minions. Yeah. Another battle cry minion. Eventually it's going to turn good, though. Stupid, that spell is so powerful. Yeah, now what are you going to do? You lose your death rattles if you do anything. So not good. He's just got way too many cards, and he blew up my weapon. I could have just killed him with Jiraxis' weapon, basically. It would have worked out fine. That's what he needs, more card advantage. I would have been fine if I could have just attacked the Paladin every turn with my weapon and then use my minions to just neutralize things. That would have been great. But now I don't have that option. The slogging war is not necessarily going to work out because he's got so many cards! Wow, I mean, I guess I can put another Echo dude back in my deck, which is fine. He's gonna get 15 health when I kill that dude. There's not much I can do about that. They still have their 6 casting costs, so I don't really want to put a copy of him back in. I do probably want to banker one of my things. I could get him out, that'd be good, actually. Okay, so let's, bonk. Shadow Flame to get rid of him. Yeah. Baleful this guy. And we're gonna take some lumps. Boy, it'd be really nice if Jiraxis hadn't capped my health. I'd be at 19 now. But the leech is actually doing nothing so far. Oh, the infinite card advantage he's gotten. So bad. So bad. Playing him denies me one of these guys, so it's not worth it. Let's do worst of all worlds. Not sacrifice all the minions that I can. I'm just concerned about an area card coming down. I figured I'll take the risk of keeping my, like, leech, but I'd like to do that a little bit of extra damage. Sorry, it awakens! Hey, that's unpleasant. That's awesome. Apparently I should have done the other 2 damage. So he has infinite card advantage, and Isera is giving him the right cards. In fact, the Shaman cards he's got were pretty friggin' awesome, too. That guy's going to kill me next turn. That's bad. Oh, I'm dead now. He's not going to kill me next turn. No, that sucked. I didn't have a way around that stupid... I don't think there was any good way I could have not given him 1,000,000 cards from that thing, but man, did I give him 1,000,000 cards from that thing. Well, let's see if we can do a little bit better than that next time.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.